While collection lists can go on any page and reference content from a collection, we can also design and configure collection pages. If we build a collection page for one collection item, content automatically populates for every other item in the collection. Just like collection lists, we'll cover basic layout and binding content, but we're also going to cover linking to a collection page from somewhere else in the project. If we go to our Pages panel and select our collection page, actually, let's go back in time for a few moments. Before we made this video lesson, we went in and made a new collection. We made a blog collection, and we filled it with dummy content. The point here is, when we make a collection page is automatically created. Let's go back to the present. We're building this just as we'd build another page, our navbar, our footer, sections, and rich text elements. Now, you might say, how did that get built so quickly? But the real question you should be asking is, how is this collection page any different from a static page, a normal page in our project? And the answer is, it isn't. Just like a collection list, elements dropped into a collection page are static until we bind them to something else. So let's bind them to something else. We can take any of our elements, like this one, and bind it to the relevant field. And it's not pulling from that field on one item, it's pulling from that field on all our items in that collection. How do we prove that? The scientific method. Or we can, at any time, choose from our collection items, in this case, blog posts, in the dropdown. Visit any of those, and the content we just bound updates on all those pages. Pro tip, you can use Shift Option and the left or right arrows, Shift Alt on PC, to switch between pages. But is this just for text? No, this is not just for text. This is for everything. We can get our background image from the collection. We can select this button and get the URL from the collection. And the text, we can get that too. And when we switch our collection items using the dropdown or the mad wicked awesome keyboard shortcuts, we can see that 20 blog posts were created in the time it took us to design and develop one. We put Dale to the test to see how long it would take someone to duplicate and style each page one by one. Some say he's still working on it to this day. Finally, let's talk about linking to these collection pages. Here's a static page. We have a collection list we made for our featured blog posts. Let's drag a button right into our collection list. And for fun, let's pull the button's background color from a color field we have in our collection. And with this button, or any link in our collection list, we can go in and choose to link to a collection page. Which one? Current blog post. That'll link each button in these collection items to the collection page created for each collection item. Or, in English, these buttons will take you to the related blog post. So, collection pages automatically generated when you create a collection. We covered the layout of a collection page, we covered binding content to elements in that layout, and we covered linking to these collection pages from elsewhere in our project.